Picture this. Your suitcase rolls smoothly over cobblestone streets, the aroma of fresh pastries drifts from a nearby cafe, and the exhilarating sense of freedom washes over you, because this adventure is yours alone. That's the magic of solo travel after 60, and let me tell you, it's not just possible. It's absolutely liberating. For 30 years, I've been my own favorite travel companion, crossing continents, navigating bustling cities, and uncovering hidden gems, almost always on my own. There's something undeniably empowering about setting your own pace, making spontaneous detours, and answering to no one but yourself. Maybe you've dreamed of doing the same, but life's twists, retirement, loss, or simply finding yourself without a travel partner, have left you wondering how you could ever do this alone. First, let's get one thing straight. Solo travel is a choice, not an obligation. If the idea of setting off alone feels overwhelming, there are fantastic group trips like the ones we organize and travel companies designed for solo adventurers who want company. But if that quiet call to independence is whispering to you, if you crave the freedom to wander without schedules or tour guides, then listen up. At 76, I've slept in hostels, navigated midnight train stations, and discovered corners of the world I never knew existed. And I've learned a few things along the way, lessons I'm eager to share so you can step out with confidence. Plan like a pro, because freedom loves preparation. Think of yourself as your own personal travel agent. Meticulous planning doesn't stifle spontaneity, it enables it. Take my upcoming Interrail trip through Europe. My trusty folder holds every detail: train confirmations, hotel bookings, even walking routes from stations to lodgings. Tools like Omeo and Trainline make booking trains a breeze, while Google Maps, download offline versions, helps me scope out locations before committing. And Rome to Rio is a lifesaver for figuring out how to get from point A to B. Here's my golden rule: trust technology, but keep paper backups. I store tickets in my phone's wallet and track my luggage with AirTags. But printed itineraries and confirmations are my safety net. When your phone dies in a chaotic train station, that piece of paper is pure gold. Planning doesn't clip your wings. It gives you the confidence to soar. Hostels aren't just for backpackers. Yes, really. If the word hostel makes you think of noisy dorm rooms, let me change your mind. Staying in hostels as an older traveler isn't just budget-friendly, it's an adventure. I use Hostelworld and Booking.com to find gems with private rooms, often half the price of hotels. My favorite? The Generator Meininger chain across Europe. Clean, modern, and often with ensuite bathrooms right in the room. No midnight hallway treks. And here's a little secret: if you need a lower bunk, because climbing ladders at 76, no thanks. Just ask politely. A simple, as an older traveler, I'd really appreciate a bottom bunk for safety works wonders. Hostel staff are usually happy to help. You don't need luxury, just a safe, clean place to rest your head and an open mind. Tech is your best travel buddy, but pack backups. Technology is a solo traveler's best friend. Apps keep trains, maps, and bookings at your fingertips. AirTags ensure your luggage never vanishes. And always carry backup power. My hefty power bank saves me daily, while my tiny rolling square charger, smaller than a lipstick, is my emergency lifeline. Then there's my gold dust pouch, a little waterproof case that lives in my pocket. Inside, passport copies, emergency contacts, meds, a pen, and a USB drive with scanned documents. It's my tangible safety net because sometimes low tech is the smartest tech of all. Pack light. Your knees will thank you. Repeat after me, you do not need it. Seriously, one rolling suitcase, one backpack, and one foldable tote for market finds. That's it. A versatile scarf, a reusable water bottle, and a thermos for coffee, saves money and the planet, are essentials. Healthy snacks, nuts, kind bars, stave off hanger during delays. And forget the just-in-case items. If you need it, you can buy it there. Every ounce you shed is freedom gained. Stay independent, but never invisible. Solo travel thrives on confidence and awareness. When you arrive, scope out emergency exits. Chat with staff or fellow travelers. You don't need to share your life story, but a friendly first time in Hamburg, any must-see tips makes you memorable. Trust your gut. If something feels off, walk away. And remember, you're not out of place. You're a trailblazer. Younger women see you and think, I want to be that fearless at 76. The world is waiting. Go claim it. Solo travel after 60 isn't just a trip. It's a declaration of independence. It's espresso in a Parisian cafe, the sun on your face in Santorini, or the quiet pride of navigating a foreign subway alone. You are capable, you are free. Now go show the world what adventure looks like at any age. Your turn. Have solo travel tips? Share them below. Let's learn from each other. Found this helpful? Pass it on to a friend dreaming of freedom. Questions? Ask away. I'm here to help. The world is vast, vibrant, and yours for the taking. Pack your courage and that power bank, and step boldly into your next chapter. Safe travels, revolutionary.